All right, so welcome back to Coffee Cafe. So the last thing that we entered in here was that we received the coffee. So we've already done the journal, ledger, and posted to the inventory. Okay. So then the next thing that happened was we end up going to restaurant supplies to make another purchase of coffee cups. Okay. So in this case, we purchased 2,000 more medium coffee cups and 2,000 more large coffee cups. And here's our total, and we use our business card to pay for this. So how are we going to journalize this?
Medium coffee cups, large coffee cups, and Visa.
Good. There you go. Right? How much is going to go into my medium coffee cups, and how much is going to go into my regular coffee cups? Not just 100. What are you going to do with the tax?
Oh, 108.
108.25. It's going to be the same exact transaction as before. Okay. Oh, I went over. Okay, it's actually supposed to be 162.38. There you go. 162.38. All right, and 108.25 to give us a total of 270.63. Okay. Not a purchase order, right? Because in this case, we're just buying supplies from the store itself. We didn't order it. We went to the physical store and bought it.
You go to the ledger after.
We're going to go to the ledger and update our accounts. So, starting with medium coffee cups. Okay, here we are. Medium coffee cups. Oh, we're in large. Medium coffee cups, right? Today is the 29. Right. You purchased another 2,000 cups with 8.25% tax. It's journal number. I think we're on journal number 20, right? And it's for the same amount, 108.25. So what's my grand total account balance here?
$378.87.
Good. Then we have our large coffee cups. Same thing here. Purchased 2,000 of them with the 8.25% tax. Okay. Journal 20. Same amount for 162.38, which will give me a total account balance of
508.
$568.33. Okay. All right, then we got to go to our Visa payable, right? Because we used our credit card to pay for this. So here we are, 629. We purchased 4,000 coffee cups for the 270.63, right? To give us my grand total that I spent on the credit card to be 1885.89. Yes. Okay. What's next?
Subsidiary.
Subledger. Okay. We're going to go to restaurant supplies. Office. Restaurant supplies right here. Right? We purchased the 2,000 cups, which is going to give me a total of the 108.25. And then we bought 2,000 more cups, which gave me a total of 162.38. We're on General Journal 20. And we owed the 270.63, but we used the Visa to pay for it. Okay? So therefore, we owe nothing for this receipt. Okay? Okay. So then we end up receiving a payment from the Great Restaurant for invoice number 104 using check number 454,512. So in this case, we received money from Great Restaurant for invoice number 104.
Checking an account receivable.
Checking an account receivable, good. For how much?
Checking.
605.
The check.
Okay, so 55605, okay. How did you find that number? Okay. Someone said subsidiary ledger, so in this case, that's correct. Right, we go to a Great Restaurant on the subsidiary ledger, and it says right here for the account number 104, right? They have it due for $556.05. But when did I sell this to them? I sold it to them on June 22nd. Did I give them terms? Yes, I did. 1% 10 net 30. Did they make the discount due date?
Yes.
Yes, so that means you need to backtrack and include the sales discount. So that's something that you need to put in your journal is you need to calculate the sales discount. So in this case, This is sales discount. And then you will get your accounts receivable. Okay? So in this case, right, we at least know that they owe me a total of $556.05. That's at least what we know, right? They owe me 55605. Okay? Now we need to determine what 1% of that is. Well, what is 1% of this?
5.
Well, what does the $5, so that include, what does that also include? Because in this case, you can't discount this entire amount. What else did we charge for this customer for it to be $556?
Delivery.
We included delivery. Okay, so therefore we need to subtract that delivery and look at how much we actually sold to them. So in this case, 556, right? It's already standard that all delivery charges were $30. So in this case, what is 356 minus the $30? Yeah, 526. Okay, so let me see. So here my sales discount is going to be whatever amount that this is. So 556 minus $30. And I'm going to calculate 1%. So what's 1% of $526? Five per 1% of 526. 526. So in this case, right there, I forgot to do the equal round. So equal round, right? You take the 526.05 times the 0.1. To get $5.26 discount. So how much should I actually be receiving from Great Restaurant? I should be receiving $550.79. So then this gives me a grand total of the $556.00. So in this case, I should be receiving the amount of $550.79, and the discount was $5.26. Okay. So in this case, what account number is my sales discount? Sales discount?
46,000.
46,000 for $5.26. Okay. All right, so you have everything you need to have to finish the description. Who did I receive the payment from? I received a payment from Great Restaurant, right? For what? For invoice number?
104.
And they paid me, well, let me say I had to received 1% discount. And how did they pay me? They paid me with check number 4512.
The ledger.
Mm-hmm. So in this case, I received some money. So checking. For $515.79. So in this case, what's my grand total amount here? Okay, 711, 7111, 83. Okay. I got some sales discount here. Right here, sales discount. Right? 1% discount on invoice number 104 for $5.26. So what's my total discount here?
$1884.85.
Good. And last but not least, we need to reduce the accounts receivable because Great Restaurant doesn't owe us money anymore. Here we are. Oops. Keep going up. There you go. Accounts receivable. Right. Received payment. Invoice number 104. Which decreases the account by $556.05. Okay. So how much do my customers actually owe me now? 22, 23, 18, yes. Okay. We need to finish up our subsidiary ledger because we were in the middle of processing the payment here. So in this case, Great Restaurant, right, paid us on the 29th with a check number 4112. Okay. And then you could even make a note here, received 1% discount, even though it's already acknowledged in the discount column. Okay. Right, right. We said that we gave a discount of $5.25, 26 cents, and the check should have been $550.79 to give us a total of $556.05 to be taken off of the accounts payables. That means they only owe me $585.87, which is going to be for their invoice number 108. Okay. We also end up receiving another payment from Katie's Coffee Corner for invoice number 106. Right? Since we were in the subsidiary ledger, right, let's go ahead and go down to Katie's Coffee Corner, which is the next one over. And she's making a payment for 106. Okay, so in this case, she's paying on June 29. So in this case, did she make the discount?
Yes.
Yes, so here is another calculation that we must do to figure out how much sales discount we have to take off of Katie's, because she's making the payment now. So in this case, right, if you want to fill this out as we go, right, so 29, right, she's paying for invoice number 106, and let's see, do we have enough space in this journal? Well, let's go ahead and just continue. We'll fill the rest out later. So in this case, right, how much is her discount going to be? What was that? No. What does that what does this amount include? So we're going to end up having to take out that $30 again. Right? Okay, so in this case, 265 is going to be 235, 43 times that 1%. So what's going to be the 1% of this? Okay. If you calculate it right, if you take the $30 freight, you're going to be left with $235.43. And because you're going to be taking the discount off of this, right, 1% of that $235.43 is going to give you $2.35. So therefore, right, how much would her check be? It be in the amount of $263.08. So therefore, that should give me a grand total of the $265.43, which makes it equal to 0. That means she doesn't owe me any more for any of the invoices because she paid them off. So in this case, you're going to do the same exact journal. You're going to have the checking that you received, the checking. You're going to have the sales discount, and you're going to credit your accounts receivable. Okay, so 235, 263.08, and the ending amount is 265.43. Okay. So in this case, you have you have plenty of room for this. So you can go ahead and copy this. Receive payment from Katie's Coffee Corner. Invoice number 106. Received 1% discount. With check number. What check number did she give us? Okay, what's next? How much did we do? How much was the check that we received? $265.43. Right, for how much? 263.08. So how much cash should I have in my checking account right now?
$73, $74, $91.
Good. And I'm just going to go ahead and go straight to the accounts receivable here. To 65.43. So how much is this going to reduce your accounts receivable by?
$1957.75.
Good. And then don't forget to also update your sales discount. And then for $2.35, which should just give you your grand total to be $1887.20. We need to finish up our ledger, subsidiary ledger, because we were in the middle of filling this out, right? We got check number 5455, and then you can say received 1% discount. All right, we're still on General Journal 20, right? The discount was for $2.35 each. The payment was $263.08, which gave you a total of $268.43, leaving you with Katie to owe you nothing. And of course, we also end up receiving another payment from Super A Market for invoice number 103 and 107, paid with check number 582. How are we going to journalize that? We need to. How are we going to journalize this when we received a payment from Super A Market paying for invoice number 103 and 107?
The same as the last two.
Same as the last two. And then let's double check to see if they even get a discount on these. Okay, so Super A Market's the next one down. Okay, so they're paying off basically everything that they owe me. Okay. So in this case, they're paying off a grand total of $558.97. But let's see, did they receive a discount? In this case, for invoice number 103, they just barely made the discount, right? The discount due date is July 1st. They paid on June 29th. And of course, the next one is due in 7 days after that. So in this case, they made both of the discounts. So in this case, right, what is 1% of $468.80? And now what is 1% of, what is that, 890? So what is the discount going to be? You got $4.69 for one of them, and then you have $8.90 for the second one.
That's 260.
Right?
What is the upper number?
What?
Is it the advance payment and the advance payment for 6018 and for 6017?
Well, in this case, right, even though they gave us an advance payment, that doesn't mean that there's going to discount the amount we actually sold to the person.
What I mean is the advance payment is like 0.18. The accounts receivable is 0.17. Is that correct?
Say that again. The advance payment does what?
460.18.
Okay, 0.60 okay, 0.6018. Okay, what about it?
The accounts receivable is 460.17. Is that correct?
It should be 46017, yes.
No, I don't know. When the difference of 0.01.
What do you mean the difference is 0.01? How do you split half of 920 to 920.35? You're gonna have to pick and choose, right, where the penny's gonna go. In this case, they paid more with 1 penny, so that's why you're left with 17 cents, because your total amount that is due is $920.35. They paid you 160.18. So what's the left remaining is gonna be 160.17. Right? You can't, they can't pay you half a penny. Right? Because in the case they gave a down payment of 50%. Okay, and then on top of that, you can't take the discount off of their advance payment, right? Because that advance payment is essentially just going to go apply to the bill, which that's exactly what we did here, right? So in this case, what did we actually sell to them? We actually sold $920.30 35 cents, but actually we didn't sell 920 because we also tacked on $30 worth of with delivery charges. So in this case, we actually really sold to them $890 worth of products. Okay, where the top one, right? I already took out the $30 there. That's why it's 468. 468.80. So 468.80, which rounds up to $4.69, $8.90, and 0.3 is not going to round up at all. So in this case, you got 469 plus 890, giving a total of $13.59. So that's going to go against what the actual total amount is, which is the 958.97 minus this. So you should be receiving a total of $945.38. Right? So then that means Super A Market doesn't owe you anything. They paid for everything that they owed you. So in this case, $13.59 is the discount. $945.38 is the actual payment.
Wait, can you go back? I didn't see the equation for the payment.
For the payment,
The 945.38.
I just took what the account balance was, which was minus this. So I took the account balance of the $958.97. Okay, so 958.97 minus the $13.59 should give you your 945.38. And then I just pulled my formula down to bring down that transaction. Okay. So 945.38 and 13.59. Okay. So once again, we definitely have enough space for this transaction. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to copy this because Super A made a payment. Okay, so receive payment from Super A Market. Okay, invoice number 103 and 107. Okay, received 1% discount, check number 582. Right, total is 958.97. Right, so I need to post this to my ledger account. Okay. Starting with checking. Received payment, check number 582. We're still on journal 20. And that increased our account by $945.38. Okay. Which should bring my total account balance to
$83.20.29.
good. since I'm already here, I'm just going to go right down below to my accounts receivable and just update that right away. 629. We received payment for invoice number 103 and 107, which subtracted a total of $958.97. So 958.97, and that's going to drop my accounts receivable to $998.78. Okay. Don't forget your discount here. Right? For $13.59. Okay. Which should bring your discount up to $1,900.79. Okay. So let's go ahead and finish up our subsidiary ledger since we're in the middle of it to figure out the discount. So it is $629. We received check number 582 and received the 1% discount. For invoice number 103 and 107. Okay. All right. So I'm actually going to stop here real quick